What's up YouTube, Salt City Aviation here, back with another video. Today we have a model review of the Gemini Jets 1-400 scale Delta Airlines Boeing 757-300. This is in the 2018 mold from Gemini Jets. This would be also the newest Delta 757-300 from them. They have done a couple releases before, which I have two of them. Now this is a very great mold from Gemini, I will say that. They have had trouble recently with some other molds. I know the Airbus narrow body molds have been getting into a little bit of trouble. I know the wings are two-piece on those. This is actually a one-piece mold, and I'm really hoping they don't change it because whatever they did is working out really well with this mold. It's absolutely beautiful. So this is one of my favorite models that I have in my collection, which is why I think it deserved to have its own review. So without further ado, we're just going to get started. Now I prefer not to spend a lot of time reviewing the boxes because knowing Gemini Jets, they're all generic, but once I get some NGs, the box reviews will probably be a little bit longer. But anyway, in the top left hand corner we have the Gemini Jets logo with the 20th anniversary around it. Again, this is a 2018 model made for collectors by collectors. Computer generated picture of the 757-300. Delta widget there on the right hand side, and then it says Delta Boeing 757-300 again. And there's the SkyTeam logo to the right of it. 1-400 scale die-cast model aircraft. Look inside here. Here's the information there. You can pause and read that. On the bottom we have the Gemini Jets logo again. 1-400 scale die-cast model aircraft, highly collectible, at least this one is. Superior quality, some of them are. Realistic metal landing gear, this is for the most part metal, but of course the tires are rubber and they do roll. Detailed printed graphics, that is correct. As real as it gets, I would say this is pretty realistic. Now the sides of the box are identical to each other. Here's the right side, and then on the left side there. On the back here we have another computer generated picture of the aircraft. This time it's the right side and it's climbing, so it seems. Gemini Jets logo again, as real as it gets features. Again, it's a 2018 release. There's the Boeing licensing for the 757. And here's the inside where the model would be if it was inside the box. Okay, here we are with the model. I want to start up front with the cockpit windows, which are very well replicated, and the windshield wipers right below them. The nose cone, which is done very well. This is, again, it's a very good mold, so it's pretty realistic. You have the SkyTeam logo to the left of the L1 door. The L1 door itself. Below that is the nose gear. Very detailed. Gemini did a great job on the nose gear with this model. This is the first class cabin here. Above those windows is the Delta titles. You have the Wi-Fi box, L2 door, the main cabin windows, and the engines, which are, it says on the inside of the box here, Pratt & Whitney 2043s. You have the leading edge of the wing with the landing light in there, and the winglet, which is done very well. Colors are pretty good on this model. I'd say if anything they're just a tad too dark, but it's maybe I'm wrong on that. It's still done very well regardless. I did forget about one antenna behind the Wi-Fi box. Then we have the overhang exits and the roots, the spoilers, flaps, and the flap tracks. We have an emergency exit right there, and then more windows on the main cabin, and the registration, which is November 581 November Whiskey. Then the L3 door, I believe. I don't know if they count this as a door, so I don't know if that's L3 and that's L4. If you know, please let me know in the comments. That would be greatly appreciated. Then we have the horizontal and vertical stabilizers. Horizontal stabilizers are done very well. They are pretty well detailed, and they're not uneven on both sides like some of their models are. The vertical stabilizer is done very well with the beautiful Delta widget. The other side is pretty much the same as the left-hand side with the cargo doors. There's one there, and there's one up front below the Delta logo. And like the rest of the model here, the bottom is very well detailed. We have the main gear, which do roll. Unfortunately, they don't tilt. You could probably make it look like that if you bent them a certain way, but I don't want to risk breaking them off, and I don't have a stand to put it on, so you wouldn't really see them tilted anyway at my airport. Gemini just logo, which is all the way in the back, and it's actually pretty small, that's good, I guess. Then we have the Delta title on the underside. Again, this is a one-piece mold for the wings, so we have the cracks on the bottom, but I think having cracks on the underside is better than having the wings uneven, so I'm actually okay with that. And then again, there's the nose gear, which also does roll. So here's a front view of the model. Here's the left side. There's the back. And if anything, I did say that the horizontal stabilizers were perfectly aligned. Looking at it now, the right one does seem a tad higher than the left, but it's barely noticeable at all, so I'm gonna let him go on that one. Everything else looks good. And then there's the right side. Here's the top. And again, we have another view of the bottom. So that'll wrap up this model review. Again, this was the Gemini Jets 1-400 scale Delta Airlines Boeing 757-300. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please drop a like and subscribe if you enjoy all my content. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.